Hello, Matt again. Got another movie review for you. This time it's going to be a movie that I actually saw about a week ago, but I finally got around to making a video about it. This time I'm going to be reviewing The Fighter with Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale. Now, when I usually like a movie, really like a movie, there's probably three ways I react to it. First one is I say I really liked it. I use that example for Sherlock Holmes and Kick-Ass. There's the wow, pretty much speechless reaction, which I used for Taken and the newest Rambo movie. And then there's the third saying, which is, I frickin' loved it. And that's the reaction I had for The Fighter, because I really, really enjoyed it. Now, I enjoyed it mainly for two reasons, and surprisingly, neither of these reasons are Mark Wahlberg. The second reason is music. I thought the soundtrack was superb. The first reason is Christian Bale. I think this was his best role ever. Closely followed behind probably 3:10 to Yuma, American Psycho. Though Bale was good in Dark Knight and Batman, I think his role, as Dickie Eklund surpassed that of Bruce Wayne. Of course, his Batman is really cool, but that's mainly because of the suit and the voice. So, The Fighter is about Mickey Ward, and if you guys haven't seen it, I'll try to avoid spoilers, but the whole movie is, I thought it'd be about Mickey Ward. But after watching the movie, it seemed like not only was Mickey Ward the main character, but also his brother. Whereas I thought Mickey Ward would be the main character, and his brother would show up every once in a while. But that's not really how it was at all. It was his brother seemed to have the spotlight in the movie, and Mickey Ward was just there. Now, I don't mean just there as in he didn't do anything, but he was there because they kept with his storyline. But it seemed like his brother hammed up and took up all the screen time, which is okay, because at the end of the movie they show you like a portion of an interview that Mickey Ward and Dickie Eklund did, and it just shows you that Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale's portrayal of these guys are just dead on, because they did a great job. And this movie, when I first saw it, I thought of a movie that I'm sure a lot of people thought of, and that was Rocky. I thought it'd be about Mickey Ward, being a loser, rising up to becoming champion. And in a way, it was like Rocky. But to me, after watching the movie, I walked away thinking, it's a lot like Invincible with Mark Wahlberg, where he played Vince Papale, I think that's what his name was, the player for the Eagles. Invincible mixed with Raging Bull, because it was a story that was not only inside the ring, but also took place outside the ring. And it focused more on, this is what upset a lot of people after they saw it, is they were disappointed because they didn't know it was so much of a drama compared to a boxing movie like Rocky. So that disappointed a lot of people. Me, on the other hand, I loved it. I loved the fact that, Christian Bale wasn't his typical, guy who is afraid to do what's right and then rises up to the occasion to, take charge. And I'm glad that this wasn't Mark Wahlberg's typical, tough guy role, where he has to figure out a problem or just revenge or whatever. Now, he was tough, and I did applaud the way that they portrayed the boxing scenes. I thought the boxing scenes were very, very realistic, Unlike Rocky, where you could tell it was kind of faked and staged and scripted. The scenes, with Mickey Ward in the ring and the way they had it, televised like it was actually on TV, it was really, really impressive. So, I didn't think I would be giving these movies a ranking system or a rating, but I'm going to. I've decided I will. So, from 1 to 5, I'd give The Fighter a 5. And I don't necessarily know if I think Mark Wahlberg should be nominated for Best Actor, but I do think that Christian Bale should be nominated for Best Supporting Actor. And if he does not win, well, the winner better have done an awesome job, because I will be very mad.